I'm Andrew Moran, Liberty Nation's economics editor.
Very, very rocky.
Death by government.
Drain the swamp.
Hello, welcome to another installment of Liberty Nation Swamponomics videocast. I'm Andrew Moran, Liberty Nation's economics editor. This week, what is this? Cuts for ants? The self-proclaimed DOGE father, Elon Musk, vented on the social media platform X about the One Big Beautiful Bill, or OBBB, calling it a, quote, disgusting abomination, and pointing out that it, quote, doesn't even attempt to codify any federal savings found by DOGE and continues America's addiction to spending. He added, Congress is making America bankrupt. Well, his grievances were heard, and the administration decided to make him happy. At least they thought so. How? White House Budget Director Russell Vought sent Congress a rescissions package worth, drumroll please, $9.4 billion. The rescissions package includes $8.3 billion in cuts to USAID and $1.1 billion in cuts to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. As a percentage of the $7 trillion annual federal budget, this amounts to 0.01%. This is about a week's worth of interest payments. In other words, it's a joke. All the hype, all the work, and all the black eyes that Musk took were pretty much for nothing. $9.4 billion in savings, not even $10 billion, mind you, and it will not amount to a hill of beans, to quote the legendary Rick Blaine. Now, it is not exactly surprising, as a swamp functions like a black hole that swallows everything in its path. Musk has found support from some Republicans, including Congressman Thomas Massie and Senator Rand Paul. On X, Musk simply said he's right. Paul said on the social media platform, quote, I agree with Elon. We have both seen a massive waste in government spending, and we know another $5 trillion in debt is a huge mistake. We can and must do better. He echoed the sentiment in an interview with Face the Nation's Margaret Brennan. Paul said it was low-hanging fruit, and that it would not materially change the course of this country. As Liberty Nation News has reported, the One Big Beautiful Bill also raises the debt ceiling by $4 to $5 trillion. In Paul's interview on CBS, he also had this to say.
Well, historically, the debt ceiling's always gone up and will always go up, and I'm not proposing that it doesn't. But the people who should vote for it are the people who vote for the spending. Historically, all the Democrats vote for raising the debt ceiling, and about 15 big government Republicans vote for it. This will be the first time it's voted on just by Republicans. This will be the first time that Republicans own the debt. They already own the spending. In March, we continued, not me, but most Republicans voted to continue the Biden spending levels. So you remember the campaign, everybody's talking about Bidenomics and Biden inflation and Biden spending levels. Well, the Republicans all voted to keep the Biden spending levels, and that's why the deficit this year is going to be $2.2 trillion this year.
Meanwhile, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer joined the action and said he agrees with Elon Musk. Of course, his hand-wringing isn't not because the bill contains virtually no spending cuts, but because, who knows why he is agreeing with Musk at this point. Yes, it is more than likely that the Trump tax cuts and various tax relief schemes for seniors, wealthy people, and working-class Americans will lead to better than expected revenues. But this is never the issue. The issue is, of course, spending. The U.S. government currently spends more than $7 trillion, and this figure is expected to balloon to $10 trillion in the next decade. Put it this way, if Washington returned to pre-pandemic spending levels, that is just 2019, the federal government would enjoy a balanced budget. But this is also as likely as Canada becoming the 51st state. That's it for me this week. Please read my full Swamponomics column on the pages of LibertyNation.com, and be sure to check out my previous Swamponomics TV videos and interviews. Liberty Nation does not endorse candidates or campaigns or legislation, and this presentation is no endorsement. Thank you. I'm Andrew Moran, Liberty Nation's economics editor.
Very, very rocky.
Death by government.
Drain the swamp.